Good afternoon. So today we're doing an unboxing and unedited assembly of the Harry Potter Lego series Advent Calendar 2025, SKU number 76456, ages 7 and up, and it consists of 278 pieces. Now, I was looking forward to this unboxing and assembly for multiple reasons. First, it's a Harry Potter set. I've been a Harry Potter fan since childhood. The Harry Potter books have been the first books that I've ever read in my mother language and also in English. The second reason is that it's an advent calendar. It's Christmas themed. And unlike the previous sets that I've done before in my previous videos, this is not one single build resulting in one single final entity, but rather 24 distinct separate gifts, some of which are individual minifigures that do not need assembly or just minimal assembly, attaching the head to the torso and the legs and the wand, and some of which require some assembly and building, like these structures at the bottom, like this envelope, this hippogriff or thestral, I'm not sure, the sorting hat, the owl, the monstrous book, and so on. So as usual, first things first, let's take a quick look at the box. We've just done the front. The background of the front is Hogwarts in a winter setting. You can see a snowman here, some Christmas trees, and the full moon. And on the front, we have 4 minifigures. I hope I'm going to get everyone right. On the right is Blaise Zabini from Slytherin. Next to him is Luna Lovegood. Next to her is Harry Potter. And to the left is Cho Chang. On the sides, we've got the usual translations of the set itself. On this side, we don't have that much going on. Just one 1-to-1 ratio display of a subset within this box. And flipping over to the back, just making sure you guys can see everything in frame. We've got Lego icon, SKU number again 76456. We've got the minifigure flying here, and we've got some additional minifigures like the Polyjuice potion bottle here and the Mandrake, I believe, as well as a peek at the inside of the box where you can see all 24 windows leading to 24 surprises. So really looking forward to this. And we also have here a Christmas setting with Christmas trees. Here is a decorated Christmas tree. Lego.com/Harry Potter URL. And on the bottom, finally, let me see if you guys can see. Yep, Harry Potter's SKU number, lego.com/apps domain, and some legal, compliance, and regulatory information, as well as the EAN/barcode. So with that said, let's jump right into it. And let's see where the opening tab is. And I don't think there's an opening tab here specifically, but rather it's taped off at the 2 ends. And I'm just gonna quickly grab a pen, and hopefully with this I can, without butchering the set, I can remove the adhesive tape and start the actual unboxing. Yep, there it is. Nice peel. That's one side. And let's do the other side. So I'm trying to navigate the setup here properly because this set is bigger than usual. The box is bigger than usual. So I'm going to move it around for it to be displayed appropriately in the frame, whichever side of it I'm showing to you guys. And here you can see I've started to peel off the box itself as well, but no biggie. Let's see if I can save it. A small tear there, but that's fine. Okay, so starting on the right and pulling out the actual set, we have here a nice, oops, starting to, oh, it's upside down, I think. No, it's not, is it? Let's see how this works. Okay, yeah, I'm a bit confused, to be honest. So here we have, okay, interesting. Am I missing something? Because here we have, so here we have the sets themselves, the mini sets, in their little boxes, and within, trying to locate the actual windows. So I don't know if you guys can see. Give me a sec to make sure. Okay, I think I got it. I think we need to rip apart the box. Yep. Ah, there it is. See? So the outer layer has an inner surface area. I just need to remove one more adhesive tape here. And then I'm gonna try reassembling it so that we have the actual windows, and we can see right there, hidden, the windows to magic. Glorious. And here we have one more adhesive tape. Let me just rip that off real quick. Let's see if it works. Yep. Okay, so oh no, sorry. One more tape. Lots of tapes out there. But at least we're gonna have the proper order of the little surprises. And see, here we have within the magic going on. Okay, so removing that. Removing that as well. And here we have the actual windows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put back the builds, the sets themselves. Hopefully it's in the right orientation, but if not, and here, I'm just going to show you real quick. Here we have the windows with a glorious display of Hogwarts, again, in the winter setting. Full moon still. And at the bottom we have this display of a snowy area. And I wonder what this is. It looks like someone's performing magic from Hogwarts, because it's starting right here and it's coming right down there. And I don't know how much you can see it, but it's a nice little setup where you have this part vertically and then this part as the base. But to make sure, again, that you guys have a right angle, I'm going to position this like so. Just checking real quick. Sorry for the wobbling. And let's start right away. So again, Harry Potter Advent Calendar 2025 with 24 gifts inside going in. And let's start right away with number 1 right here. Pushing in the push tab and then pulling it open. And first we have, I believe, Harry Potter himself, of course, with a cute Hogwarts sweatshirt or blazer. No, okay. This looks like a mandrake. So I think I messed up the orientation. So let's try again. Let's try again and see. Yeah, should be fine. So when I put back the sets themselves, I switched orientations so everything was the opposite way or side. But hopefully now we're going to see Harry himself behind the window. So set number 1. Ah, there he is. Okay. So we've got the plastic wrapper, as usual. Well, actually not as usual because Lego is working on replacing the plastic wrappers with paper ones. And from the bunch of sets that I've done in the past weeks, I believe they were mostly with paper wrappers and not plastic ones. So that's a nice sustainability initiative. And like usual, we have 2 sides to Harry and 2 sides of the face of the minifigure itself. We have the scared one. Harry's probably thinking he didn't get any gifts yet for Ginny for this Christmas. And again, the Hedwig or owl styled sweater. And then we have the happy Harry. So let's go with the happy one right now. It's Christmas. Let's add some hair. So Harry becomes Harry. And it's a nice little touch, again, that the hair has a cutout within the fringe where you can see the scar of Harry. So that's a nice little touch. And adding his wand as well. So we've actually got 2 wands. And yeah, double the power, isn't it? So fitting that in his hand, like so. Don't know if you guys can see it on the surface. I hope you can. Actually, let me check real quick if it's visible. Yeah, it's not too bad. And at the end, I'm of course gonna give you a full tour of the minifigures and the sets. So number 2, and we've got with some nice Christmas colors, Harry with matching hair and jeans or trousers color, and the nice red sweater, probably made by Molly Weasley herself. So that was number 1. Just gonna put him aside. Actually, I'm gonna collect everything on the right. So day number 2. And again, I'm kind of cheating because I'm opening all of the sets today, just to give you all a proper overview of the set. And I know I'm kind of late to the party because the set has been out for a bunch of days or weeks even. And I wonder if this as well is in its right place, because this doesn't look like what's inside. Okay. Let me do a quick check here. And I think, yeah, these 2 got messed up. Okay, so let's see. And I was also curious when purchasing the set and while waiting for the assembly of the set, whether there's going to be instruction manuals, like small booklets for each of the sets, but the instruction manual is right here on the back side of the tab. So not too many pieces within the sets, but hopefully we're gonna be able to follow through with the instructions. And this set, this is an owl, I believe. This must be Hedwig. So let's see what we have. And normally within a booklet, this would be like 3 to 4 pages, assembling the individual pieces. but I think they made sure that you cannot mess up, even though it's a bit more complex. I think we can do this. So let's start with the head. A 2x3 flat white piece, and at the back we add a 1x3 white piece, also flat. That's the base of the structure of the head of Hedwig. I believe this should be Hedwig. And to the front we're going to add the eyeball itself, like so, the mini washing machine, twice, and like so. Nice. And I believe to the middle as well, we're adding a mini washing machine. And actually my washing machine is doing its job right now, and I can hear it in the background, but hopefully you guys can't, and the microphone filters it out. So adding Hedwig's right eye, and the eyeball, or the iris itself, or the white portion of the eye, is looking to the left. And left eye. These are black 1x1 dots with the nice white touch. And here comes Hedwig's beak. I believe it's called beak, or nose. It's not a nose. Like so. And continuing with the back of her head, we're adding the slipper kind of shapes, white ones specifically, 3 times, like so. And the head's done. Next up we've got the torso and the legs. So the base of the torso is this unique white piece. It's 2x2. It's got a flat side, dots with holes, and solid dots. So it's quite a unique shape in that sense, a unique brick. And the flat portion is at the front and center. And to the back of it, we add Hedwig's wings. No, Hedwig's like back. The wings are going to be on the side. And to the 2 sides, we add the 2 wings, like so, with the nice geometrical shapes. I'm not sure what they called. Are they trapezoids, maybe? I'm not sure. And we have the legs. The legs in this orientation with the little hook-like shape at the front. Nice. And with that, we put together, nice, the top and the bottom of Hedwig. Is it like so? Or, yeah, it's like so. Cute. So we have Hedwig in her full, glory. Very nice. And we have some extra pieces as usual. So that was day number 2. Beautiful. Day number 3, right here at the right top, pushing the push tab in, pulling it out. And here we have the envelope, or an envelope. I'm not sure which one this is specifically, but this might be the envelope that had the letter inviting Harry to Hogwarts. So that was a good time, with the chimneys exploding at Dursley's place, because they refused to receive the letter properly and hand it to Harry. So here we have, just checking if you guys can see the instructions as well. It's a nice like beige color, like butter color, like light brown color. So we need to put next to each other two 2x6 flat beige pieces. And on top we have 3 times the 2x3 flat top, smooth top beige pieces to create the structural integrity of this letter. And it has quite a big surface area. So this is going to be one of the bigger builds within this set. We have a nice darker brown, like brownish greenish color, 1x6 size-wise. And then we top it off with 2 diamonds. I tend to call these diamonds. This is a bigger diamond. And the base brick would be a 3x3, split in 2/3 and 1/3. So adding that to the right and to the left. And closing it off with the seal itself, the H seal, the Hogwarts seal. And it's a beautiful blood red color. And I believe it comes right here in the center. If it fits right there. Oops, wrong orientation. Like so. So, envelope inviting Harry to Hogwarts, done. Day 3. Day 4 is right there. Pushing the tab and pulling the tab. And here we have something else. Again, this is supposed to be Cho Chang. So, just gonna check if I can find her. Yep, there she is. So there's gonna be some arranging around within the box throughout the builds because of the initial confusion. I'm just gonna push back the completed tabs. Here we have again Cho Chang. Opening up the plastic wrapper. Oops. And it's the usual minifigure build, so quite intuitive in that sense. We have the feet, the legs, adding to those the torso with the nice blue color Christmas sweater. I'm not sure what figure or animal is displayed on it. And adding the head again, Scared Cho and Chill Cho. Chill Cho. So let's go with Chill Cho right now. Again, it's Christmas, or it's gonna be Christmas soon. Adding the hair, nice black hair, quite similar to Harry's hair in color. And minifigure wise, interestingly, Harry is a bit shorter than Cho, which might be the truth in the series themselves. And we also have the usual wands. And I guess it's not supposed to be 2 wands per person, but they're just backups or extra pieces should you lose them. Oops, I just ripped off Cho's hand. Sorry, Cho. Pushing that back in if it fits. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. Please. Let's see. Let's see if it fits, or I've butchered it for good. Yep. Okay, so back to the wand itself, or the wands themselves. And I'm just gonna give the 2 wands to every character. Why not? Double the power against Voldemort. If it fits, that is. Yes, that's 1. And let's go with the second one. That is 2. Okay, gotcha. And the wand color itself is a bit lighter compared to Harry's. I'm not sure about the specific wands that they have. I believe Harry has dragon heartstring as a core. I'm not sure what Cho has. But continuing, so Cho with the nice blue sweater with the unidentified animal on it for day 4. Closing off day 4. And then we have day 5. Yes, the classic sorting hat. With its nice brown and black colors. And also some eyes. Love it. Let's just dump out the bricks right here. And then see what we have. So, let's start with the base. So the base itself is this dark brown circle, the base of which would be a 4x4 flat piece. And on top of that, we're going to add the 4 quarter circles, a bunch of shades lighter compared to the base piece that we have right there. It kind of reminds me of the Lindt chocolate balls, where you have the outer chocolate layer and the inner chocolate layer displaying different colors and textures and tastes. And again, here's this 3rd shade of the brown. 50 Shades of Brown. Or this might be even a light beige color. But it's pleasant to the eyes nonetheless. So this is the base of the hat. And next we're going to assemble the top of the hat. Starting with this piece. A similar structure that we've seen with Hedwig's torso. And to the bottom, now let's start with the eyes. So starting with the 2 eyes, like so, and like so. Let's make him a bit playful with the funny eye orientations. Why not? He is a funny and smart character. I loved in the books, in the beginning of the books, when he was saying his poems written by himself about the current state of Hogwarts. Those were always witty and funny, and sometimes a bit scary as well. You know, foreboding the catastrophes about to happen. And to the back, we're going to build oh, what an interesting brick. I've never seen anything like this before. In the not too many sets that I've assembled. This is like a 1x2 brown, chocolate brown shade brick. But it's got these little hills. And it's got like a circular, like double circular outer edge. So quite unique in that sense. And to the top we add the 1x2 dark brown, as well as to the bottom nice eyes, like so. And those will join the base. So that goes to the back of the base. To the front is its head with the eyes and the mustache or the mouth coming together nicely. And the hat itself. No, the top of the hat itself. And the usual extra pieces, 1 and 2. So again, sorting hat, day number 5. Very nice. Grabbing a sip of water before continuing. Closing the sorting hat off and continuing with day number 6. Push tab, pull tab, and we've got no idea what that is. It looks kind of like interesting, like a top structure of one of the towers in Hogwarts, but it's not that. It's, I need to check later. Nonetheless, we're gonna assemble it, and it's got again some nice color schemes similar to Hedwig's color schemes, and some overlap with the red on the envelope. And I'm thinking of removing the box and just assembling the pieces right here, but hopefully you guys can still see the assembly. So the base structure would be the 2x2 white piece. And on top of that, we have, third time returning, this very unique structure, this unique brick white color, with the diverse edges and sides, and symmetrically to the other side as well. And we're just gonna wrap it around with these. And it says, oh, okay, every flavor beans. I'm not sure of the brand name in English, but it's yeah, every flavor beans. So it's a pack of every flavor beans packed within a unique box. And I've tried those beans, like in actual life, and there's some really good ones and there's some, well, really disgusting ones. So it's a good reflection of the book. And to the top we add the 2 red roofs, half roofs. Quite unique shape, if you ask me, and beautiful red color joining together. And we have every flavor beans. Gorgeous. Day 6. Okay. Day 7, right there. Push tab, pull tab, and we've got the one and only Slytherin King, Draco Malfoy. So usual minifigure assembly, legs and feet, torso, and Draco has a nice green sweater in line with his Slytherin origin. And he's got an angry head and a proud, chill, but still kind of strict head. So let's go with that. And the glorious blonde hair. Like so. Like so. And Draco has the black wands. Oops. Trying not to rip out his arm like I did with Cho's. One wand. And 2 wands. Like so. Ready for battle. Day 6. Sip of water. Let's continue with day 8 right there. Push tab, pull tab, and Thestral, or the other bird that, I think it's the bird that Harry flew in The Prisoner of Azkaban. And I'm not sure what the name of the bird is. Buckbeak, yeah. Buckbeak, I believe. I have to make sure that I don't lose any pieces in the little holes right there. And this is a set with relatively many pieces, like so. Around 20 pieces, I believe. And let's see. It's such a nice touch though that, again, no separate step-by-step instruction manuals, just 1 or 2 sub-assemblies arrowed together, but still you know how to build it. So it's still logical and comes together super nice. So we've got the nice clean white 2x3 flat piece, and on top we're gonna have the 1x1s in 3 different shades. To the front, oh no, we're actually gonna have the 1x2s with the unique shape I've talked before, the wave-like shape, the rounded off shape. Very nice. So to the front, the white, and to the middle, oh, it's actually going to be 2 separate ones. So 2, yeah, with the hooks, because this will have the wings attached to it. So we have the 1x1 light gray pieces with the hooks on the side, like so. And to the back, we add, I believe, this piece. Yep. 1x2 dark gray piece with a small hole at the end. And to that hole we add the tail, like so. Nice touch again with the nice white color. I love the color diversity. It's like monochrome, but still it's got some nice colors going for it. So next, let's add its legs, the light gray legs. Again, unique shapes, beer can type of shapes, or Coke can type of shapes. Pushing those right in. As always, I hope you guys have a proper angle of everything. Nice. And let's add the head. Starting off with this piece, I believe. The 2x2 flat dark gray piece comes to the front. And adding to that is the 2x2 rounded off flat angled light gray piece, like so, the top wing. Oh, and this wasn't the wing, sorry, this was the tail. I think I referenced it as a wing, which it is not. And our glorious washing machines to the side. Well, to the top, actually. But they're going to serve as the 2 sides. If I'm not incorrect. Let's just find the angle. Yep. Oops. I just ripped off 2 legs. Sorry. Sorry, Buckbeak. Still a better treatment than Draco Malfoy gave you. Mischievous boy. And we add to the 2 sides the eyes. We're gonna have lots of extra eyes. I guess that's the easiest piece to lose. So 1x1 black circles with the white dots. As well as the beak itself, the beak of Buckbeak. Nice gray, unique shape. Let me find the right angle. Okay. So it's coming together. What a cute little set. Adding some hair to her. The light gray 1x2 pyramid or triangle. This orientation and the wings. So the wings themselves are composed of two pieces. One like so. The 1x2 with the attachment and that should be correct like that. Okay, and that's going to be the right wing. Ah, satisfying click as always. And the left wing with the opposite orientation. And we're done. We've got an extra tail and an extra eye. So day 7, Buckbeak. Glorious little, and this was the highest brick count subset so far, with some super nice colors. And it's got, like all Lego sets, a nice texture, nice to hold in hand. The tail is such a unique piece as well. So, day 7, done. I'm going to start a new road there, which you might not see anymore. Let me see what you guys can see. Okay, no, that's fine. We're going to go through them at the end. And that was day 8, sorry, not day 7. Continuing with day 9. Push tab, pull tab, and coins. So, after the most complex set so far, we've got the simplest set. 2 galleons, I believe. Yep. Unum galleon. In Latin, or whatever language it is. So we've got 2 galleons, which are quite valuable. And you have, I think these are seahorses as symbols, with a nice dark yellow / golden color. Let's just stack them on top of each other and continue with day 9. Day 10, sorry. Top left, push tab, pull tab, and Luna. I think Luna's going to be the last minifigure we have, because we've got 4 in there. Oops. Usual minifigure structure and setup, starting with the legs, adding her torso with a very nice vibrant yellow color and a mandrake with a bow on top, super cute. And as usual, we have Pissed Luna and Happy Luna. Let's make everyone happy today. And the glorious blondish yellowish hair on top, like so. And it wraps nicely around her shoulders and back as well. And finally, the wands. Similar color to Harry's, but a bit lighter, I believe. It's interesting that all of the wands so far are of, slightly different color, which I guess reflects reality, or, well, it reflects fiction, but it's a nice touch that it just shot right into my mouth out of her hand. Expelliarmus. Let me try again. See if it fits. Yeah, the wands are a super snug fit though. one. And that is 2. Okay. Luna Lovegood. Day 10. Continuing with day 11. Push tab, pull tab, and what is that? Is it a frog? Wow, big set again. And I don't know what this is. It's some sort of a magical creature, but or is it a dog or a frog or some other magical hog? I might have messed up or mixed up sets again, because this looks like a different set, because I'm missing the purple circle base. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this aside real quick, because I don't know the assembly instructions, and search for whatever this creature is. Yep, right there. Okay, so day 14 is going to be put aside on the right. You guys cannot see it right now, but it should be there. And we have here this creature. And the color of this purple is just glorious. What a unique color. I don't see that often in Lego sets. So that's going to be the base. And on top we add these also unique shapes, oval shapes with hollow dots, not solid or full dots, like so, and adding 2 more to their top. Such a nice color combination though. And again we have the wavy, the textured, the circular 1x2 brown piece coming right there. And behind that we have this shape to the right and symmetrically to the left. Same dark brown chocolate color. And on top we add, to the left and right edges, these 2 cute little half circles, kind of like so, and like so. Perfect. Next we add the base of the head, which should come like, I'm not sure if it, yeah, like so. And on top of that we add this brown brick to the back, and to the front 2 1x1 pieces, 1x1 brown washing machines, like so, and like so. For the eye attachments, eye number 1 and eye number 2. And top it off with the hat or the hair. Yeah, it is a frog. It looks like a frog, definitely. I'm not sure whose frog it is. Neville's maybe, but it's super cute. Again, one extra eye. We now have 4 extra eyes. Very nice color schemes, chocolatey, black, and purple. I just love that purple base. Frog done, day 11. Continuing on with day 12 right there. I'm just checking the time. 50 minutes, wow, this is gonna be a long video. Grabbing a sip of water, or soda rather, give me a sec. Some lemonade. And here we have, love the color schemes here. It's Polyjuice Potion and the bottle thereof. It's gonna be a quick build. Let's start with the base. A light gray 2x2 circle. And I just realized, I realized this before in my childhood, but every dot has the Lego branding. And I guess everyone knows this watching the video, but it's just such a nice touch. On top we have this beautiful transparent 2x2 3-dimensional circle. Light green, neon green in color. Stacking that on the top. Then we have another neon green with the Polyjuice Potion sign on it. Perfect. And on top, we add the closing portion of the bottle. Well, not yet. Next comes this light gray 1x1 circle with the small attachment at the top. And to that we add this transparent disc. And to top it off, finally, the 1x1 beige or golden brownish color dot. Perfect. Again, what a nice little build. A very unique color schemes. I always love the transparent ones. And this green just pops, this neon green. So Polyjuice Potion number 12. Halfway there. And the usual 2 extra pieces with the small dots. Number 13. Push, pull, and we have another minifigure. And I'm embarrassed because I don't know her name. I tried to check every minifigure on the front of the box. I didn't know that there were more than 4, but she has a glorious... Is it Angelina Jolie? No, that's the celebrity. Angelina... Okay. Sorry about that. Angelina, you know, the Quidditch player. She has the happy face and the determined face. It's not even strict, it's determined and proud. Love it. And on top we add the hair. Nice long hair. And attaching to her hands the 2 wands. Because why not? Let's be, again, powerful against Voldemort. Oh shit. Trying to keep everything else in place. That's 1 wand. And there is the 2nd wand. ready. Very nice sweater with an owl front and center. That's day 13. For day 14 we have, oh, that was the one I mixed up the previous time that I put aside. So putting the bricks right back for you guys to see. And it's quite a big set, brick count wise. Brown, black, and dark brown color schemes. And let's see what we have. I think this is the spider. And again, I don't know the name, sorry about that. Quite a complex set, taking into account the brick count. Let's start with the front. So the base is a 2x4 brown piece. Adding the head, adding the 2 eyes. And as always, there's a third eye as an extra. I just left it on the side because we're not going to need it for now. And let's see what comes next. So next we have these unique shapes, these 1x3 or 4 black flat shapes with 2 dots and then 2 attachment pieces on each side. Like so. I think to those we're going to attach the legs themselves. So that's quite exciting. 3 times. Nice deep black colors right there. And on top we add this. What a unique color again. I know I say that a lot, but it's like a goldish but not so strictly gold, goldish brownish color, butterish as well. And let's add, I'm gonna close with the legs because those are the best parts, the satisfying parts. So we add on top the unique brown shape, the 1x2, with the wavy structure 2 times. We also add the top of the head with the smooth edges on top, like so. And we top it off with with the reverse fringe or whatever that is, but a super unique brick once again with a nice chocolate brown color and legs. Satisfying attachment time. That's 1. I hope you guys can hear the click. That's 2 and see it as well. And that's 3. Nice. And that's 4. I thought spiders have, don't spiders have 8 legs? Just 6? I'm confused. What a nice fun little build. The spider, whatever his name is, Hagrid's friend I believe, with 6 legs, nice color schemes, movable parts. Day 14 done. Beautiful. I'm going to start the 3rd row. And again, I'm going to show you everything when completed. So next we have another object and another build. I have no idea what it is. But we're still going to do it for sure. It's very unique in the shape, in the color schemes, and in that I have no idea what it is. We might find out once we're done. So 2x2 circle light gray, and we add 3 dots, dark gray dots more specifically. to the top. And the fourth is going to be this unique structure with the attachment. So satisfying attachment incoming. And to that, let's start building it up first. We add the two orangish, goldish, transparent neon shapes, circular 2x2, stack them on top of each other. And then we close it off with the hat. Oh, okay. This is butterbeer. Butterbeer. Or is it? I think it is. Okay, let's see. And we have the hook. I'm confused because, yeah, this looks like this has the color of beer, the yellowish, goldenish, orangish color, and then the foam on top. But what is this structure right there? I'm not sure. It's maybe just to hold it. Yeah, it's the holder. The surface you actually touch and hold in your hands. A very nice little set. And again, very unique with the foam bubbling over the glass. So that's day 15, butterbeer. And again, 2 extra pieces. Continuing with day 16 right here. Push, pull, and again, no idea who this is. Sorry. Apologies for that. But we've got the 6th minifigure, starting with the leg as usual, adding the torso, featuring a nice blue sweater with some sort of animal front and center. Happy head. Worried or scared head. Let's go with the happy. And glorious. Long blonde hair. So now I'm wondering if this is Luna. But then who is that? I thought the person with the yellow sweater was Luna, but then no idea. So let's attach her wands in both hands as usual. Oops. It's wand number 1, left hand. And then there is wand number 2, trying not to remove the hair in the process. I said wand number 2 in the left hand. Okay. I wonder if they've ever had a Voldemort build or character in the sets, or they're trying to avoid him. Window 17. Push tab, pull tab, and we have a Thestral, I believe. So these are the creatures that you can only see if you have seen in person another person die. And Luna can see those, and Harry can also see those. And then Harry was super scared, I believe, in the Order of the Phoenix when he saw them for the first time. And before the carriages were drawn by no one, they were invisible to him and to most of the people. And then Luna talked him through it and reassured him that he's not crazy. Again, it's a quite big set with many bricks. It's a bit similar in structure and looks to the Hippogriff, Buckbeak, but a different color scheme. So let's rip that open. Nice. 2 colors we have actually. So it reflects kind of the theme of, death and the other world. So it's black and dark gray, two colors. And then let's start with the base again, which is a 2x3 dark gray piece. And on top we add this very unique shape. Looks like a radiator with the horizontal stripes. So that goes in front. I wonder if you guys can see the instructions. Yep. And in the middle we have two 1x1 black pieces with the hooks for the wing attachments. That's one to the left and that's one to the right. To the back we add the tail holding 1x2 dark gray structure, and I'm adding right away the tail, which is quite long in this case. Pushing that in, nice snug fit. Continuing with the legs, we have once again 4 legs, black in color with these unique shapes. That's 3. And that's 4. And let's continue with the top, the base of which is this light gray 2x2. And we add 2 washing machines to serve as eyes. And the holding structures for the beak itself. We add to the right side eye number 1, and to the left side eye number 2. We add some hair on the top, making sure the angle, the orientation is correct, like so. So it's taller towards the sides of it. I was about to put them in opposite orientation so they come together as a triangle. That's not the case, as you can see, and adding the beak itself. Very nice. And to top it off, we have this 2x2 black brick that has the smoothed off top with a nice angle to it. So all of that goes on top, like so. And finally, the wings. A quick sub-build for the wings, so that it's going to be wing left. Same color scheme, black and dark gray. It's also nice, like I love distinctive color schemes, but it's also nice when you have like a very coherent and a more strict color scheme, like so. 2 colors, but still you've got some textures, you've got some moving parts, the usual wobbly funny eyes, and there is your Thestral. Super nice. I hope they're called Thestrals in English, because in my mother tongue language they're kind of called that, and I'm not sure if that's a translation or the OG naming scheme. And as usual, the extras. So that was day 17. Day 18 up next, right there at the top. Push, pull, and we have the Skelegro from the Chamber of Secrets, part 2. And for those who don't know, the Skelegro is a medicine which grows back your bones, your skeleton even. And that was needed because Harry was playing Quidditch in part number 2 in the Chamber of Secrets, and he was hit by a big ball, and then he broke his bones, and then Gilderoy Lockhart tried to fix him up, but instead he made Harry's bones disappear, and then Harry had to drink this with Madame Pomfrey, I believe, in the hospital. and it tasted disgusting. But it worked miracles. So here we have a black and white color scheme, some unique oval shapes, black circle once again, unique ovals once again, like so, and like so, and the white circle with the one dot in the middle, adding this golden color, like this is actual golden color shape to the top, and the skeleton itself. And excuse me. And the skeleton itself is not an actual skeleton, I believe. It's just the opening structure of the bottle. But it nicely displays what the bottle is all about. So, correcting the orientation of the head real quick. And here you have Scaligro, 1100 drops of Scaligro. RW & Co. is the manufacturer. Super nice little set, once again. Black, white, and gold in color. So that was day 18. Grabbing a sip of juice. Give me a sec. And continuing on with day 19. Right there. Push. Pull. And we have unidentified character number 3. No, this is what's his name? Zombini. I don't know his last name. From Slytherin. He was on the front of the box, and I was saying his name in the beginning of the video, so sorry about that again. And it's the usual minifigure setup. Legs. Torso with a green color scheme, Slytherin color scheme. He's from Slytherin as well. And some animal I cannot identify as well. And he's got like he's got a cool face. And he doesn't have a back face. Interesting. First character not to display two face features or setups. Giving him his wand to make sure he can fight in the Hogwarts battle. And as always, it's a challenge. That's one. And that is two. Okay, this was relatively easy. Nice, cool, short, undercut hair. That's day 19, our 7th minifigure. Day 20, right there. Push, pull. And we have the Monstrous Book, I believe it's called. From the Prisoner of Azkaban. And Harry got this book from Hagrid as a gift. And the book is naughty. And I believe you have to tickle it in order to calm it down. So let's start with the base right there. The base is 2x3 dark brown pieces, chocolate color. And on top, we're going to join them with the teeth of the book. A nice 1x2 white color brick with some teeth front and center. And we add the legs. 6 legs to be specific. Light brown, goldish color to the left, sorry. and to the right as well. And I might have dropped one or two pieces into already opened parts of the box, but we're going to find them. And behind the white piece, the teeth piece, we add this 2x2 beige color or light brown color. So that's the bottom structure. And the top structure has a similar logic. So the base of it is two 2x3 flat dark brown pieces. And they're going to be joined with a 2x2 beige or lighter brown color. And to the two sides we add the 1x3 beige flat pieces with the smooth tops. And we have 4 eyes. Yep. It's supposed to be monstrous and scary, so why not have 4 eyes? Same wobbly, funny eye styles right there. And we're going to join the two subsets like so, giving you guys a nice angle and nice. And these are moving parts. So we've got the monstrous books, I believe it's called. Nice color schemes, the chocolatey usual. So we have the white chocolate, the milk chocolate, the caramel chocolate, and the dark chocolate colors. And some moving parts for the legs and 4 eyes. Super nice little build. That was day 20. Day 21. We have this is a potion. I think this is a love potion to be specific, and it's once again a set with relatively many pieces and some very nice color schemes: pink, dark pink, and gold. Super nice colors, 3 colors altogether. So let's rip the packing right open. Trying to make sure I don't... Oops, there it is. One piece just fell in an already opened box. There we have the extra eye from the previous build, the book, that also fell in. Okay. So... dump it open like so and see what we have. Let's go from bottom to the top as usual. So the base structure will be this very nice dark pink color, and on top we add 4 of these bricks, the light pink ones, to the right, front and back, and to the left, front and back, like so. At the center we have this 1x2 light pink piece, and same goes at the back. Both of those are gonna get an attachment, a heart attachment, but to be more specific, the golden heart. So that was the front, and that is the back. Well, right now they're still interchangeable. And on top of these trapezoids come the 1x2 dark pink bricks 2 times. And we're going to top that off with these water circles. 1x2 as a base, light pink in color as well. To the middle we have the same brick as we had for the base structure, the 2x2 dark pink, And we're going to add 4 dots, but they're not going to be the same. All of them are gold in color, but one here doesn't have a solid dot, but an empty dot. If I can fish it out. Oops. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, there, no. Give me a quick second. I might have pushed it over to... Oh no, sorry. Yep. So what we need is actually this piece. So it's not just a golden dot, but rather this one. And we're going to add that like so. And attaching to that is this nice little opener, I believe. Perfect snug fit. And we're going to top it off with the bottle cap itself. And we're going to top that off. Cherry on top is the dark pink dot at the top. Super nice. As usual, some extra pieces, 4 to be specific. Those all go to the side. And we have the love potion, I believe, that Ronald Weasley was given by Valentina, I believe. Very nice color schemes, light pink, dark pink, medium pink, and gold. And that was day 21. Day 22, right here. Push and pull. Unidentified minifigure number whatever, 5. Unfortunately, I didn't do my homework before shooting, but we're gonna build him nonetheless. Oh, it's Ron. Sorry, Ron. I forgot about you. I believe it's Ronald Weasley. Based on the sweater, it's got some nice yellow color with a mandrake at the center, and he has some scars on his face, but he's determined and kind of happy. And here he's kind of pissed. Yeah, and I think the hair kind of gives it away. So this looks like Ron's hair. Giving him his wands. Hopefully he's not going to destroy these like he did his wand in part 2 in the Chamber of Secrets with the Whomping Willow. And again, that's wand number 1 and wand number 2. Perfect. Ronald Weasley. Perfect. Day 23, or window 23, we have the Mandrake. It's so interesting when there is like a big build of a certain object from Harry Potter, and then you've got the mini. Like the Mandrake has a complete separate build, which is like hundreds of pieces. And then this is just a mini version thereof, but it's still super nice. So here I'm going to start with the head itself and add the top of the head and the hair, which is like the green part of the plant, And in there, we push this little attachment like so. So we go top down with the mandrake. Eye number 1 and eye number 2. We add the mouth. It's a funny orientation. It looks a bit sad, actually. And incoming are the 2 washing machines for the arm attachment or the branch attachments to the left and to the right. Pushing right in those arm attachments. 1 and then 2. Nice fit. And then adding the legs or the feet. A nice darker brown color. And then we have some dots with the unique grayish, brownish, greenish color. I don't even know what to call it. And we have the same structures as the arms for the legs. Like so. And like so. Cute little build, mandrake. Green, some shades of brown and some black, but very nice little set overall. And that was day 23. Just quickly checking the time. 1.5 hours. We've got some extra bricks, of course. And finally, window 24. We have another unidentified creature. So half of the set I have no idea what it is, unfortunately. Or I know, but I don't know what the name is. Sorry about that. And it's, once again, quite a complex set, looking at the brick count. And very nice colors. We've got this nice light blue shade. And let's add the transparent legs right up. That's 1. That's front left leg. That's right back leg. And that's left back leg. And on top of the base, we have a transparent 1x2 blue color. Levitt. Behind it, a 1x2 light blue solid color, flat. And on top of that, we have 2 times this unique shape, transparent color. Very nice. Fits snugly and perfectly on top. Or does it? Give me a sec. Or does it? Yep, that's 1. So I'm curious, and I was thinking when I'm gonna do like big sets, I have 1,000 piece and a 2,000 piece set incoming for Christmas, how I'm gonna build those to make sure I give you guys the proper angles and to make sure you guys can see the actual progression and not just small parts of the set. Like with the den or with the burrow, so Ron and his family's house, the box itself wouldn't even fit in the frame. But yeah, maybe adding the legs in the beginning wasn't the best idea because they detach quite easily. So if I were to set up the camera so it can capture the entire box, then it might be too high for you to see the details properly. So I'm going to think that through and try to come up with a good solution. So this is the head, and we add the 1x2 light blue piece to the left and to the right. We add the beak, I guess, or the nose, or the whatever. Next up are the eyes, to the left and to the right. And on top we have two more of these unique shapes, opposite of each other, like so, and like so. We have the small transparent triangles, again opposite of each other. Oh, I believe this is, I don't know what they're called. This is a Patronus, right? And this is the Patronus that Severus Snape, Professor Snape has sent Harry in part 6 in the Half-Blood Prince. Isn't it? I'm not sure. But a very nice set. Quite complex again, based on the average of the complexity of these sets. Some very nice transparent color schemes, and based on the transparent colors, do I think that this is a Patronus. And this was build number 24, and again we have an extra eye. So, closing up the box, and I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of all the builds we've done by order. Before, I'm just gonna grab one final sip of juice, of lemonade. So this is number 1, 2, just checking if it's in frame, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11, 13, 6, no, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, is it still in frame? Yes. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So those are all the sets we've built today from the Harry Potter Advent Calendar 2025 set. Altogether 278 pieces, plus we have the usual extra pieces, the eyes and the small dots and the ones that are easiest to lose. I'm just going to show you the extras in my hand. So these are the extras. Some nice diverse colors right there. We've got the tail, we've got some branches, we've got the top of the mandrake, and we've got another tail and the dots, the extras. Well, let's go through one by one with the final builds and see what we have, and then we're gonna close this off. So day number 1 is Harry Potter, nice red sweater with 2 wands. One is an extra, I know. So that's Harry. Day number 2 is Hedwig, black and white, monochrome. Relatively many bricks within this build. Day number 3, the envelope that invited Harry to Hogwarts, delivered finally by Hagrid. Day number 4, we have Luna Lovegood, nice blue sweater. Day number 5, we have the Sorting Hat, one of the bigger builds taking into account the brick count. Nice brown and chocolatey color themes. Day number 6, we have a nice little snack, the Every Flavor Beans box. Day number 7, we have Draco Malfoy with his green Slytherin colored sweater, and his glorious blonde hair. Day number 8, we have the Hippogriff Buckbeak. White, light gray, and dark gray and black color schemes, and again with some moving parts. Very nice build, and the unique shaped tail. Day number 9 are 2 galleons. No build required for this, but they're a nice touch to the set. Day number 10 we have Luna Lovegood with her glorious mandrake patterned yellow sweater. Day 11 we have a frog with maybe my favorite color within the set, this dark deep purple, and the usual chocolatey color themes throughout this set are also represented here. Day 12, Polyjuice Potion, transparent bricks, nice neon green color, and a unique shape overall. Day 13 we have the unidentified Hogwarts student with the red sweater and on it a owl-shaped pattern, and 2 wands of course. Day 14 we have the spider, usual chocolatey color schemes, movable legs, 6 to be more specific, and the nice funny wobbly eyes. Day 15 Butterbeer. The foam is rolling over the edge of the cup, and you have some moving parts here as well. Nice neon orange color therein. Day 15, unidentified Hogwarts student number whatever. Blonde hair, nice blue sweater, and 2 wands. Day 17, we have a Thestral with the monochrome color design, some moving parts, the moving wings, and a longer tail. Day 18 we have the Scaligro Potion from Chamber of Secrets, a unique build, black, white and gold in color. Day 19, the Slytherin student whose name I forgot again. Green sweater and 2 wands, and the nice undercut hair. Day 21, the monstrous book with the teeth, the 4 eyes, and the moving legs. Day 21, the Love Potion. Maybe the most unique color scheme within this set. The only build with bright pink colors. And nicely complementing that are these golden parts. Day 22, Ronald Weasley. Nice mandrake patterned yellow sweater from his mom, the usual messy Ronald Weasley hair, and 2 wands of course. Day 23, Mandrake. Identical legs and arms, and the plant-based top or hair. And finally, day 24, the Patronus of several Snape, I believe. The Stag, they call it, in the Half-Blood Prince. Very unique set as well, very unique build, transparent blue colors, and relatively many bricks. So once again, that was the 2025 Harry Potter Lego Advent Calendar set, SKU number 76456. Available still in stores with a discount many times. I bought it with 30% off. It was a super nice set. It wasn't one single build, but rather 24 separate builds or mini builds. Some very unique shapes, colors, minifigures, animals, and builds in there. I highly recommend it. I enjoyed doing this. I hope to do this again next year. I hope you guys also enjoyed the video. And as usual, I'm gonna give this a rating out of 10. And out of 10, I'm rating the Harry Potter Advent Calendar Set 2025 out of 10. I'm rating this a 9.6 out of 10. Very nice little set. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I will catch you in the next video, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.